Mm. Hey, hi, Queen. Hi. Hey, Miles. How are you? Oh, something tells me I should drink something. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just getting over a throat virus and my throat's scratchy and it causes me to cough and the coughing makes me feel like throwing up. Hi, Angel Ice Storm. Oh yeah, and I was losing my voice earlier, but it's okay. I'm okay. Hi. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Hello. Hello, Jacob. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before either. Welcome. I can't get enough of that sugar crisp, sugar crisp, sugar crisp. I can't get enough of that sugar crisp. Keeps me going strong. I know. I know. I don't know. It's definitely not Shade Blackfield because it's totally not your username or anything. The carpal tunnel of love? Of course I have. Oh, really? That sounds logical. Oh, I love Diet Coke. Diet Coke is my favorite. One of them, anyway. What happened to my voice? I don't know what just happened. Ah, what just happened? Oh, oh, I feel sick. I should get some water. So, well, I was thinking on working on some Valentine's Day pictures. I don't know. Maybe I would. I know you literally just said that. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Just so you guys know, we don't have tea. And I've been eating cough drops all day. It might as well have been my breakfast and my lunch. So the reason why I put Emmett from the Lego movie in the thumbnail for the live stream, and the reason why I titled the live stream Everything is Awesome is because earlier I saw the Lego movie too. The second Lego movie. It was amazing. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Hey, my voice is back. Yeah. No, no, it's not. It was so cool. I can see why people would say it's better than the original. It's got some great, great things in it. And it had certain twists I wasn't prepared for. It was honestly a really, really great movie. Dude, can you stop saying that? I get it. It's been a year since you came on my live stream. You've already said that like 3 times. One of the rules in the chat is do not repeat the same things you've said and do not spam. Thank you. Oh, it's amazing. It's definitely worth it. It was definitely worth waiting 5 years for the sequel. You could argue that I should just lay down and get some rest. No, I, I have already gotten my rest. I did my waiting, 12 years of it, in Azkaban. That's Sirius Black. So, I'll show you the Valentine's Day pictures that I've already done. Just get my government homework out of the way. I made a flippy and flaky one. Thank you. Also, I I found a better quill style for flaky that actually feels a bit more natural. She just looks more prettier. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. And here's one with Toothy and Cuddles. Oh, whoopsies. And here's one with Mime and Lammy. Yeah, he was proposing to Toothy. And here's my Giggles and Petunia one. Oh, they're already married in that picture. The reason why he's shocked is because she was showing him a positive pregnancy test. Yeah, I like it better when people save things like sexual intercourse for marriage because it's just it just makes more sense and it's better that way because because like teenagers and college kids do not should not have sex because it's unnecessary and irresponsible. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad a lot of people really like the ship on Amino because of me. A lot of my friends do anyway. So, I don't know which one I want to do next, but why don't you guys give me a suggestion? Which one should I do next that I haven't done already? Yep, I gave Mime and Lammy two children. Those Irish people back in the 60s were smart. Very smart. Somehow somehow I wish that was a law here. I mean, I know that's weird, but somehow I just wish that was a law. I mean, I know that might screw a lot of things up because like whatever, but still, that's actually not that's actually not a bad idea. Hmm. That might Yeah, that actually sounds pretty nice. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing that one. I was only really planning on doing the ones that are canon in my AU. I mean, Handy and Petunia were a couple in my AU, but they broke up, and that's why I did the Giggles and Petunia thing. That hurt my throat. It's actually My dad's been to Ireland. He says that there are a lot of old, like, buildings there or something. Oh, I don't think he'll be happy about that. I mean, I don't think he'll react too violently. I think he'll try to pull Flaky out of there because he knows that Flaky will not be unfaithful to him. Those two know that they will not be unfaithful to each other, but he knows that Flaky is very socially anxious, so he would want to like pull her away from him. He would probably shoot him a death glare, but he wouldn't react really violently. Because, like I said, Flippy in my AU, he has a bit of a temper. He's a very nice and friendly guy, but when he gets mad, it's not a pretty sight. His temper is pretty, uh, how do I describe this in a clever metaphor? He's the kind of guy you don't want to make mad otherwise. He's the kind of guy you don't want to make mad because you know that he could probably hunt you down and kill you in your sleep. I mean, Flippy would never hunt someone down and kill them in their sleep, but like just seeing Flippy get angry is enough to make anyone wet themselves because they know that he's got this alter ego within him that could easily snap someone's neck in two. Yeah, I try to I try to I try to make it so they have really strong love because they're my favorite pairing. They have very, very strong, unconditional love. I mean, don't get me wrong, they do have their problems, mostly because Flaky can be a bit naive at times, and Flippy often doubts himself and he doubts if he should be with Flaky because of the issue with his alter ego, even though that's fixed later. But of course, they do have doubts, but they always overcome those doubts because they just love each other. I mean, they've known each other since they were kids, so they know everything there is to know about each other. There's probably nothing. Of course, I've drawn Disco Bear. I haven't drawn him a whole lot, but I have drawn him. And the times I have drawn him, I've tried to make him look pretty handsome. And even when I'm not trying, he manages to look handsome. I just think I have an unintentional talent for making people for making characters look cute or handsome or pretty. It's just the way I draw them, I guess. But anyway, I didn't get an answer to my question. What other like which ship should I draw? Do I have any other suggestions? Gosh. Giggles is with Petunia and Cuddles is with Toothy. I'm not saying I don't support that ship, but I'm just mm, gotta pull up my pencils. I'm gonna do Lifty and Splendid because they're my second favorite. How should I do this? Oh, the things he will do to her. I can't laugh. I do want to do one of those, but I just haven't picked out a theme yet. Mm. Hey, Hannah Thomas, I haven't seen you in a while. Hi. Seems like I'm just seeing you less and less. Hmm, let's see. Oh, well, I hope you got them solved. Um, thank you, Queen. That's very nice of you. I'm not saying I don't like those ships. I do like them very much. But right now, I just want to stick to my main ones, if that's okay. Well, if you Well, I don't know if you've watched the show, but in every episode Lumpy and Lammy interact, they haven't exactly had the best interactions. I mean, when they first met, he tasered her eye. And he all in that episode where he was a vampire, he sucked the blood out of her body and crushed her up like a soda can. There was also that episode where they were at the playground and when her head was injured, he wasn't very helpful. So those two have never had a positive interaction in the show, so I don't really think that that's just why because they haven't they haven't had a positive interaction in the show. Hi, Six Twister 4, welcome. um, well, I'm kind of getting over a throat virus, I guess you'd say. And I guess my voice just decided to get up and leave. My voice was working just fine earlier. I wonder, hey, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's not working. My voice is stuck like this. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. My throat's dying. Help. Yeah, really makes no sense. No, it's never fun being sick. You could argue that it's fun being sick because you get to stay home from school, but like you're bored and there's nothing to do, and you're just miserable with coughs and sneezes and sore throats, and the only things you can drink are like water and juice and soup, and you can't really. Besides, you're potentially missing out on something that could affect your life. Being sick is no fun, despite what many people think. Thank you. Don't tilt my head back. I want to draw a Lifty X Splendid picture, but I'm having trouble thinking of a theme. I don't know if I want it to be angsty romantic or sweet romantic. I'm just afraid that once I put something on this paper, it's probably going to look stupid. Oh, and I know that feeling. I actually kind of went through a phase like that. There was like a period of time in my life. This was back when I was first getting into Happy Tree Friends. Um, I I would often I would often like find myself like projectile, not no like I would just suddenly throw up, even if I hadn't eaten anything or if I had eaten something. It didn't matter. I would just throw up. My mom thought my mom thought that I might have had an ulcer. Oh my gosh. Hey, my voice is normal. Really? Oh my gosh. That's so weird. I should probably get some water. Hey, Bunny Balloon. Oh wait. I'm uh I'm okay. Just coughing a lot. And I feel like I'm about to throw up. I don't want to throw up. I threw up yesterday. I don't want to throw up now. And my throat is back to being sucky. Hooray. I should definitely go up and get some water. Oh, this is terrible. I have one. It's way over there. I can't reach. No. Yeah. Oh, but I don't want to stand up, said every lazy fat ass ever. I'll be right back. I'll go. I think I'm gonna go get some water now. Oh, I'm okay. Mm, 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 mm. I'm okay too. I got water, fresh water. So good. Sorry, I had my face down in a pillow. Pet. Pillow pet. Ah, pillow pets. I remember when those things first came out. I knew I had to have one. So, we mail ordered one, and I got my favorite animal at the time, an elephant. I liked them because I was a child and I thought that it was cool that they started with E, like my name. So, hello. Don't mind me, I'm just nourishing myself. I haven't eaten much today either. I haven't had an appetite at all. Well, that's good. I mean, problems are no good, especially school problems. Really? And how did she take it? Please don't tell me she took it the stereotypical way, like, no, no child of mine is gay, and no child of mine is going to be gay. Because if so, that's shitty. How did she take it? That's good. That is dang good. I'm gonna go turn on my heated blanket. Can we get a hand in the chat for Queen? Okay, I've had a little. Okay, now that I've had some water, my throat's a little better. I'm going to breathe gently through my nose, and I'll try not to cough so dramatically. So I should be fine. You've been getting bullied at school. I know how that feels. But you know what? Those bullies are just trying to make you feel bad because they have nothing better to do with their time except be heartless jerks. And who knows, maybe they're bullies because they're facing hard times too. Not saying that's a good reason to be a bully, that's not even an excuse. Yeah, bullies are the worst. Sometimes I think some bullies are like practically sadists. Like, they love making other people miserable, like, they get off on the suffering of others. Because, like, the definition of a sadist is someone who derives pleasure from the pain of others. Okay, I think I finally picked out a theme for this picture. Oh, that's even worse. Someone who you used to trust in and rely on, and like someone who used to be your friend is now making you feel terrible. That's somehow even more sad. Yeah. Bullies, they just think that they have to put themselves so high on a pedestal, and, like, that's not even how it works. They just think that they're so much better than everyone that it's not even funny. Yep. Yeah. I mean, sometimes friendships just don't work out. And you can put an end to a friendship with an understanding of why. I mean, I've had at least one friendship that ended because, well, I just kept breaking a promise, and, well, it's difficult, and I don't really want to go into it because it's kind of painful for me. Like, it's super painful, actually, now that I think about it. But even if someone even if you do put an end to your friendship, that doesn't mean that you have to immediately turn on each other and be hostile. Yeah, my voice is better. Hopefully it stays that way. Knock on wood. Yeah, me too. Bullies are no fun. But sometimes bullies can disguise themselves as good people in order to draw you in, and then they can manipulate you, and then you don't realize that, hey, I'm becoming a bully too, because that's what they do. They manipulate you. Whoopsies. Okay, gotta fix some things real quick. You know, you know what bothers me in movies? Like, I always hate I always hate that, like, in movies where bullying takes place, like, no one ever calls the bully out on how disgusting they're being. I mean, I guess they don't do it because they don't think it matters, but I honestly am just like, insult them back, call them a bully, report it, do something. Taking their hits does not make you seem strong in the sense that you think it does. It just It just gives them more power. Oopsies. Okay, I got a good one going here. It's angsty, but it's also comforting. Oh man, I love talking to you, Bunny Balloon, because you're one of my BFFs. You're one of my BNFFs. Best nerd friends forever. Mm, mm, mm. None of that. I will have none of that. I will have none of that. I am a woman. I deserve respect, even from my own bodily functions. I need to lay my head and do breathing. Ice cream. I love ice cream. That's cute. I love how you guys like play little games in the chat. That's adorable. Got it. There's nothing I can say. There's something in the way you cry. Behind those eyes you lie. What? No ice cream for Emmy? Am I just chopped liver then? Okay, I see how it is. But just so you know, I like cookie dough ice cream. um, I have him on my shirt. I have a custom T-shirt with Flickby on it that I made myself. Yeah, I found a better way to draw Lifty's tail. I just think it looks way too stiff in like the HTF art style. It's okay, Cole. You ship what so hard? I'm kind of lost here. You can't just bust into a conversation like that, Buster. Yeah, I definitely think this is a better way of drawing it. Hey guys, you might wanna hold off on spamming the food emojis, because after all, too much food can give you a bellyache. Ooh, this is coming out good, guys. Ah, uvula shots. Always love those. No, no, that would just be too silly. No one would ever take him seriously. I actually don't think anyone does take him all that seriously, though. Give me a second, I gotta check something. Okay, just wanted to double check something. Okay. Ouch! Ow, 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 ow. Ugh, my elbows are not meant to bend that way. Arms are not meant to do that. Yeah, I like flower fell sands. Yep, I've seen it, and I'm actually very excited. I didn't watch Kim Possible a whole lot when I was a kid, but from what I remember that I did watch, it was honestly one of the best Disney Channel series that I had ever seen. I'm glad. I mean, I know people like the Two Sides comic, but honestly, I didn't know people liked it that much. I'm okay. Oh, whoops, forgot the U. I'm glad you think so. I sent you a message saying that I wanted to do a fan art for you of that ship, but I don't really think it'll be as good as some of the other ones I've seen, like the one by Sapphire Scarletta. She's very talented. Mm. No, no, she's not Skippy. She's Skippity. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Yep. Is everything okay, guys? Nala, are you okay? Are you having trouble breathing? What's going on? Yeah, I'm having I'm having trouble breathing too. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Oh, you should you should definitely take care of that nose. I'm okay. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I am okay. I am okay. All right. Link me those fan fictions. I can't wait. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just lightheaded, that's all. I'm okay. Oh, oh. Yee. Yee. Oh, oh, what do you know? It's done. Sure. Lifty is coughing and hacking, and he's coughing up blood. And Splendid is worried about him, and he's saying, Lifty, oh God, are you okay? Come on, we'll get you to a doctor. Now, I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain what this is, basically. Lifty's immune system is very weak. It's been like that all his life, and it got worse as he grew up. What that means is his his internal organs, like his stomach and intestines and all that, like they are very frail. Very, very, very frail. And he made this worse for himself as an adult, because you know how, like, in the episodes, like when they would go like stealing or something, Shifty would often like betray betray Lifty and like take the loot for himself, or like he would leave him to die. Well, basically in my AU, Lifty got tired of that, and pretty soon he just decided to completely emotionally detach himself from everything and everyone. Not that he had a whole lot to be emotionally attached to in the first place. So he didn't steal anymore, but he wasn't doing it because he wanted to change. He was just doing it because he didn't see the point in it anymore. Because whenever he stole things, he always died, and one way or another. So since he didn't have a job or a proper home, he he wasn't he didn't eat a whole lot. So basically, he didn't steal any food for himself anymore, so he was starving. And he didn't really care, because it didn't matter if he killed himself or if he died from hunger or whatever. But another thing is, when he gets really mad or really emotional, it affects his body, and it can make his head spin and his vision go black, and it can make him feel faint. And it can also make him feel like he's about to throw up. And if he doesn't eat enough or eat properly, then then basically his organs, well, they detect something wrong, of course, because when you don't eat something, your organs practically start to eat themselves. Don't quote me on that. I'm not completely 100% sure if that's how it is, but I think that's what happens. But basically, what happens is, if he doesn't eat and like he starves himself, and if he doesn't eat enough, then he'll just start he'll just start feeling sick, and he'll often vomit, and he'll vomit up blood, and sometimes he'll cough or hack up blood. And this is all complicated, but Splendid, he didn't know how to feel about Lifty after he just turned his brother in and got him in trouble like that. Okay, see you tomorrow, Anila. And the way Lifty was acting now scared him, and it kind of made him feel for him in a way. So he just kind of offered to like take him in and help him and give him medicine and the essentials that he needed, like food and all that. Lifty did not trust him at first, and even though he wasn't stealing anymore, he still hated Splendid. Splendid was the absolute worst to him because he felt like Splendid just fucked everything up no matter what he did. And Splendid may have had his own problems, but he was willing to just go out of his own way and try to help this thief who had previously caused him quite a bit of trouble. That's pretty that's pretty powerful, isn't it? So just to recap, Lifty has a very unstable his immune system and his internal organs are not as strong as a normal person's, and he needs special medicine, and he needs to eat right, otherwise he will hack or cough up or even throw up blood, and that can kill him almost instantly, especially if he throws up blood. In a way, it's kind of like Gino in Mama CQ, where Gino is like terminally ill, so his soul would not be producing enough magic to keep him stable and alive in the same way. But that's kind of the same thing Lifty has. He's I wouldn't say he's terminal, but he definitely has his body is definitely very weak. and it's on and it only got worse as an adult. So that's basically what's happening here. He either he I don't know when exactly this picture takes place, but he either didn't eat enough, or he didn't eat properly, or he didn't like take his medicine that's supposed to help build his immune system stronger. Like the medicine he takes keeps him from being nauseous all the time, and it also keeps him from he also takes antidepressants. He also goes to the doctor and gets frequent booster shots. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Your friend is sick? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope they get better. What is your friend sick with? The flu. My aunt and my cousins all have influenza A, which is the flu. And I've had the flu before. I've also had what's called a 24-hour stomach flu. That, as the name suggests, it only lasts for like a day, give or take. And she and it makes you feel very tired and very queasy, and and it also, like, you also vomit quite frequently, and yeah, that's basically what a 24-hour stomach flu is. I've had I've had quite a few of them over the years, and let me tell you, not fun. Not fun at all. Ugh, jeez. What is happening? My mom was right. This could be one of the worst cold and flu seasons we've ever had. Hey guys, I'm gonna end off the stream early. I'm kinda tired, and I think maybe some rest would do me good. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Thanks for putting up with my coughing.